Hey guys, Rino from Abruzzo, and today you join me from the town of Casalincontrada, a little cute town near Chieti. I think the drive was around 10 minutes, so it's pretty close. Has all the services, so the town itself is already cool, but I will tell you more in a bit. This house, the house I have today, I suppose it could potentially be one of the fastest selling houses I've ever seen. When I first saw the listing a couple of weeks ago, I thought this was a mistake. I brought to the realtor which I work with in Chieti, and they said, look, is the price correct? Because I don't think it is. And he said, yes it is, because it's true, needs renovation, fair enough, but 19,000 euros in the town center. 144 square meters, which I'm not sure how many square feet they are, but I will easy conversion. But it's rather big, if I'm honest. It has a garden, traditional tiles, good views. Honestly, I don't know what you can possibly have more. And to add to the good news, you remember around the area of Chieti, I can support with renovation. I have a company that does the work, and if you're interested in a quotation, you can request it to me, and we can send the company here to do the evaluations. Mind you, for all the 2025 they are booked, so any job that you decide to do, it will start on 2026, in case you're interested. And also thanks to the ones that have been supporting me on Patreon, and of course they knew about this house a couple of weeks before. I mean, some of those that had written to me in the past with some requirement, even if I don't have the house, exactly the house they are looking for, I will always remember and get back to them. So before we go, again, some words about Casalincontrada. It's between Chieti, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤, a nice connection with the SS81, close to many amenities, so it's really a good location. And yeah, I will give you a quick tour around there. So now it's 3 o'clock in a very hot and warm 31st of May. It's when I'm filming, and I'm going to put the sunglasses, so no one around for the moment, but the town will be more active in a bit. This is just a little park that is in the entrance. I drove from there, so this would be where you will park if you buy the house, because the house is right over here, where we enter this gate, whole gate, and it's right over there in that alley. There's a church here, so if you are Catholic, you have the church here. And down this little alley, it says Via Piave, not really a street, is it? I call it alley. I wonder if with some small car you can reach here, but yeah, the house is just over here, so it's not too bad, honestly. How much did they walk? I don't know, 1 minute. So from the outside doesn't look so good, but trust me, the inside is much better. Those are the two doors. You can enter from there, and all the building is included, so it's essentially 3 floors. And one of the best bits for me, I don't want to reveal too much, but this window, if I can call a window in the current state, but huge for this kind of houses. I don't know how they allowed this to be open, so I mean, but it's here, so But it's good though, because normally, as you can see also from other houses, town center houses don't have huge windows. But yeah, nonetheless, it's there, so it's very good to have it. Whole door, which I think it will be worth renovating, and yeah, but let's not waste any more time and go in. In the entrance, you have some steps, not too many, and here on the left is a very narrow door. Probably wasn't here many years ago. I think they connected those areas. We will go there at the end. And you climb here, and on the left you have the kitchen with the massive window that I was showing before. Very nice tiles here, if I'm honest. Actually, before we go there, it's more logical if we go further and you see the first room. Very spacious, and you might notice the vaulted ceilings. I'm sure there are bricks under the plaster, so definitely worth also considering when you are renovating this. Weird furniture for a bedroom. I think, of course, this would be the living room. The bed is here, or who knows, maybe the owners were old and they didn't want to climb the stairs anymore. Let's see if I'm able to open this. Of course, the windows are, how to say, to not say bad words, they are rotten and needs to be replaced, and everything needs to be replaced. Balconies, but you get this decent view from the house. Not bad, I would say, right? You have neighbors because of course it's the town center, but look at the beauty of the mountains in the distance. We still get to have some snow. I don't know if you can see from the camera, hopefully so. This winter was colder than expected. This house is in need of full renovation. I want to be super clear on this. So I'm seeing all the electricals, wallpaper, couple of cracks. So not going to lie, it's not the easiest project, but on the other hand, starting price 19,000, hard to beat with the square meters. Honestly, you don't even buy the land for that money sometimes. So here you get the location in the house. So kitchen, cracks on the fireplace, to be expected, to be honest. It's not like I'm surprised. Interestingly enough, there is a bathroom here, which is worth mentioning because it tells you where the pipes are. You know, in the renovation, it's worth knowing where you can have, when you can spend less, at least, to not reconnect the pipes or create new ones. By the way, I'm doing the same at my grandmother's house. That series is a bit slow, but I will have an update soon, so make sure you follow it. Link in the description to the playlist. From here we go upstairs, and we are greeted with the first room. These tiles are really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I hope you can appreciate them. Ceiling is pretty high, I would say 3 meters. And this room has a window. Nothing very interesting in up front here. You have a wall. Basically, it's the old alley where we entered. And moving forward here, we have another room. Also pretty large. With even with the view that you saw from the balcony, but here we have no balcony, just the window, but no complaints. If you get one of those windows, you know, with that is not splitted but it's full window, I don't know what's the name, but anyway, single door, you will get tons of light and a very nice and lovely view. You have the small one. It's really a good place if you imagine the renovation, of course. No, it's not great. One thing I would say, don't quote me on that, but it's just an impression. As I'm walking, the floor is pretty even, so I don't see like particular drops or anything crazy. Here you have this other area which pretty spacious, and I would be interested to know how you would work with the layout of this house. What can you have here? Maybe another living room, some sofas, and here we explore the last room. Couple of steps to enter it, and the same windows that you saw at the other part. Wow, look at these electricals. These are not even, I'm not sure how old these things are. Been years since I've seen sockets like this. Anyway, it doesn't change anything because you have to redo everything, so keep it for your records and memory. They were using electrical heaters. Pretty brave from the previous owners, I will say, with those electricals. Those are like 3 kilowatts absorption. Let's just say I wouldn't do it. Just high chances of just kick the plastic bottle. High chances of getting torched or electrocuted. Okay, so we go in this other room here. It's more than a room actually, so I didn't open this door here. I don't want to, not necessary. This place is a completely different story. Probably you can avoid completely any sort of renovation here. The tiles look pretty new. It's definitely something that was done much after. You have this arch here, and yeah, there was a kitchen. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Sorry, it's just storage area. Yeah, definitely a different vibe with how it looks and how it's structured. This piece is important because there you access the little garden in outside, and also you have a bathroom which is pretty modern. I mean, it's a very, very, very different than versus the one with on top, right? No complaints. 2 bathrooms, which one is usable. You can even potentially say, okay, I'm living downstairs while I'm doing the works. And you also get this outside area, which currently is a forest, but of course you have to trim it a little bit and put an outside table here, enjoy the space. Do not mind the neighbors. Neighbors are mostly cool in Italy. I don't see why it would be a problem. On the other hand, they might help you. You have water connections on the outside. It's a pretty, really, really good. Oh, let's close it. Aluminum door. So what do you think? I honestly think it's one of the best houses I had. I remember I had a very cheap one, not cheap. The American followers on the channel always tell me that cheap it's a negative adjective, but I would say convenient, affordable, value for money, not cheap. I had one in Atessa for 24,000. Admittedly, it was in better condition and immediately livable, but they only had 1 room and 1 bathroom. This one for 19,000 is honestly staggering, the amount of space that you're getting, considering also the location. I don't know about the amount of works required. There's a good idea to get a quotation, and if you need any support, let me know in the comments. And again, I have suspicion that this house will sell fast. Regarding the 2 good things and 2 negative things, I will be short and sweet. Good things: location, price. Can't beat it. Location, town center. You leave the town, and this town is not bad. And even if the town is not too large for you, you have Chieti and Pescara very close, so you will not have issues with services. The size is also good. Negatives: lots of work to do, lots of work to do. And the other negative, maybe it's tricky to access with the car, but is it really a negative when I just walk like 1 minute and a half? Can't you walk 1 minute and a half? Considering there are also the stairs, I think you can. And but what do you know, what do you think? Sorry, let me know in the comments. I would like ideas, because this will be really interesting. And if you want to join the discussion, remember to join the Facebook group. There we can talk more about it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.